Alright, what's up? This is Anonymous the Metroboy. I am a 17-year-old artist from Durban, South Africa, Earth. Yeah, and I focus on the genre hip hop, uh, and I like to work on other genres bits. I'd say I don't like the straight up hip hop. Yeah, like I, these days I've been working a lot on trap, and like I'd say my genre, what I like to call it is conscious trap, because I like putting a message through a trap beat, and I figured that most of the world hip hop world likes trap, so why not give them the trap, but give them a message as well. So yeah, I grew up I grew up in a place called Ladysmith. It's Ladysmith in a section called C1, and it's very rural. I'll say there's there's no shops around unless like a house that like owns a shop. Maybe one shop, big shop there a person owns. The clinic is very far. The I don't know, like the town there is very far. Yeah, cause like my mom, when she was pregnant, if my calculations are right, she was 15 going to 16 when she was pregnant, and I was born when she was 16. Yeah, it's just things I think of. I was born when like she was 16, going for 17, and my dad was 25. Yeah, so it's like a 10-year gap. And yeah, my mom got kicked out when she was pregnant, and my best option, well, her best option was to take me to my great grand's and my auntie's crib and house in Ladysmith. And then 2004-5, I can't remember properly, I came down to Durban, this type of Durban, yeah, Morningside actually. So I was brought over. I met with my mom and my stepdad. I met with my mom and my stepdad, and they walked me from town all the way to my house in Morningside, just so that I could see the route home. And yeah, when I got there, like I was really excited for the new place. I get excited for new things and change. I like change. I love changing. Whether it's anything like places, houses, clothes, music sound. So yeah, they got me to the new house. I started school. I went to Morningside Primary, from grade 1 all the way to grade 7. And I'd say that's where my music started, because I started with the choir. When I got there, let's say grade 1, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think it was grade 1. I started up with the choir, and like I was like really good. Like I had the vocals, I had it in me, and I went on with the choir until I got to 5th grade. I got kicked out for behavior. Then 7th grade, I came. I was actually asked to come back to the choir, and then I got kicked out again after 2 weeks for behavior, because I said the singers are not good enough. So yeah, 2013, I moved to Northwood School, and yeah, and like, cause after primary, that's like when I kind of stopped with music. I was also a huge fan of soccer. I loved soccer, and like it was always my thing. I was always going to be a soccer player. Then I moved to Northwood. I carried on with my soccer, from high school, from primary school, because I started with a lot of sport. I would play a sport every day, because we had different sports every day. I would play a sport Monday to Friday, like every week. I just loved sports. Yeah, and like it was just my thing. So I went on to music in grade 10, which was 2015. Yeah, late 2015, December 2015. It was the holiday, so yeah. Then this year, I went on November 15, I met a guy called Kid Kane. Like he's been in my school, but like I just never saw him around. I guess like we never were together. Like I don't know. Like it just wasn't my thing. I guess back then because we didn't know each other. And like I have a thing where I don't just hang around everyone. I have major trust issues. Like major trust issues. I don't know, my circle is small, very small. Yeah, and Kid Kane, like when I saw him or met up with him, we spoke. It was during exam session. Luckily, we both finished early, and when we finished early, we went to this classroom, and like we were chilling there, just like waiting for like the normal school to finish, because I'd leave at like 2, finish at like 11, and like I see him writing. I'm like, yo, what are you writing? He's like, he's writing a song. He raps. I'm like, oh really? Let me hear you. Then like he plays me a song of his he recorded, and I liked it, and I'm like, this is really good. Then like he just kind of escalated, and we moved on to like after his song, we moved on to him spitting for me, and me spitting for him as well, because it's like I feel like it was meant to be, because the time I met him, I was also getting back to the music. I guess I just started writing. Like I've always loved music. Like every day I would listen to music, you know, especially Drake. I'd say Drake is my biggest influence. Like he's so consistent, and him progressing as an artist is the best thing. That's I don't know, that's like had an impact in myself, I know, and my career. But yeah, from Kid Kane I moved on to like I met Kid Kane in November, like just before schools closed, and then a month later I met up with a guy called Arson. Yeah, he's like like Arson. I still, to this day, I feel like if I had never met him, I might not be the person I am today, because when I met him, like I still say it was just meant to be, because like I was chilling with a guy of mine, like a friend of mine, and he's like, I'm like, yo dude, do you know I can rap? I hit up a few bars for him, and like he just calls Arson to come over via WhatsApp, and when he does do that, Arson pops up, and is like, this is the guy who raps. I'm like, oh, okay, what's up? And like, I'm like, can I hear your song? He plays his song called Pay the Price Twice, and when I heard Pay the Price Twice, the song was good, but the quality wasn't. It was not good. So, and like I just didn't like the quality, and like since day one, I guess quality has been my thing. I just didn't like the quality, and like when I heard the song, like I'm like, wow, this is really good. You're really good, bro. Let's make a remix of this. And like straight up was like, okay, cool. And like that was like the start of my career. So I can say Arson started my career. So he is my rap Jesus, I'd say, as he calls himself. As we went on with the song, like I did it, and like it was good, and like it's something people didn't expect, and nobody was just ready for it. And after the song was done, we sent it like to friends, we uploaded, we sent it to friends, you know, more friends and friends, and everyone's like, wow, who's this guy? I'm like, this is me. And they're like, haha, yeah, right, you're joking, right? I'm like, I had to convince them, like, this is me. I had to send voice notes of me like rapping, and they're like, no, you probably just like, you've just known the song for forever. You know, I had to send lyrics, like a screenshot of lyrics, because like I've always been writing with like a tablet. I have this tablet of mine that I write it like from then, like but my first song that I wrote, it was through paper, but then I moved it to tablet as well. And yeah, from then on we moved on to record a track called Stupid. Yes, Stupid. I progressed. I feel like I progressed from Pay the Price Twice and Stupid, but it was because I felt it. I just felt the song, and
Man, I'm Metro City to the bar. 16 caps on my chain of leg. I got you go blank on my dangling. Passive aggressive on a high note, you better take notes. I'ma take it out like Pablo. I'm knocking out like Rambo. Gonna run this game El Chapo, you better take note. Although this land never been slow, and we're passing off. You better be scared, I'm on the playlist. Man, I never got A's, but you know I'm A-list. Deep list of the new primitive. short, but many old niggas never pass. I don't feel to surpass. I'm schooling like kids in the class, and boy, I retaliate. I'ma come at your neck like a rebel force. I'm like G-Force, them see which players are not been. That's not me. Let me a girl, she be on me. She said you wanna try me like me, real trust me, and that's unreal. Yeah, cause boy, you stupid. And man, you're a loser. You dream of little shit. No nigga compared to me and shit. I'm over the little shit. I'm never gon' pass the shit. Busy on scholarships. Please take Anonymous. Don't take me like a pacifist. I'm a pacifist. I'm a rebelist. You stupid. You dumb. You stupid. You dumb. You stupid. You dumb. You stupid. You dumb. Your girl, she stupid. You dumb. You stupid. Your girl, she stupid. She dumb. She stupid. She dumb. Your girl, she stupid. She dumb. She stupid. She dumb. Let's go be stupid. Be stupid. Let's go be stupid.
When we left the studio, we were feeling on some certain level. I'm like, we killed it. So then we moved on. I'm like, we should be a duo. Like, we should like just make songs together. And like, yeah. Then we just couldn't come up with the names. I'm like, the Powerpuff Boys. I don't know. We just had a lot of weird ideas that one right. Then like just came up the collective, the collective, which is us two when we together, because we solo artists but we come together to record. There's 3 of us actually. Well, back then it was us 2, but I'm gonna move on to that. And we go on. And so on this side I'm recording with Arson, and then on the other side I'm recording with Kane as well. So me and Kane record a track called Busted, and it's an old school feel, because Kane is more of like that old school feel, but like slowly he's getting onto that genre, like trap. I'll call it old school trap, yeah. And then like we work on that, and it was a good outcome. Yeah, a very good outcome. Our friends liked it, because like we were, I'd say, around the same people, since we went to the same school. But like he's like a year or 2 younger than me, 2 years younger than me, and like, yeah, so like he sent it to his grade 8 friends, and I sent it to my grade 10 friends, which were then grade 11, because it was recorded and released early 2016. Yeah, it was January, if I'm not lying. And from there, like straight after that, I wanted to work on a mixtape, and like obviously you'd have people who are saying, no, you're moving too fast. Even when I told people like I'm rapping now, I'm in music, they'll be like, no, why are you doing music now? Like, it's not your thing. Soccer's your thing, Like you've been with soccer. I'm like, don't worry, I'm not gonna stop soccer, And like they'd always tell me one has to be the upper hand, I would say. And it so happened like music was just my thing, because like I could go a day without playing soccer, but I couldn't go a day without listening to music. So that's how I decided. I'm like, okay, what can I go a day without? I can like go a week without soccer. Like it's been like a month now, because like, yeah, it's just been a month.